Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night.
Rock on. Reset.
No, I like that. Can we keep that one?
That cannot stay.
You know it has to.
Worst intro ever.
Rock on.
Been not watching too much Jack Black, clearly. Yeah, man. Well, I guess good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gents, and welcome to the Media Posdact. I'm your host, Alex, joined by James and Jim.
Rock on.
You're not going to bring one to the table?
No.
I just want to... Actually, no, I'll say this first. Shout out to the patrons over at the Patreon. Make the audio version possible. Get your names read out in the first or second week of each month. I guess we'll do it next week. I'll explain in a second. So this is going to be a little bit of an unusual one. Because I figured when I met you guys this morning, I was like, hey, how about this for an idea? A cast with no absolutely zilch preparation like the old days.
The old days. The chaotic era. With no structure, no...
So no housekeeping this week.
We've cleaned the house.
The house is spotless, you know?
And
Unreal.
as a result...
There's protein powder everywhere, but spotless otherwise.
No, I cleaned that up.
Yeah, there was a story I need to tell you, James, because I think Jim
You
already
do.
knows it.
I've just been given little chunks of information that have only made it more confusing to me.
Yeah. So I'm sat in the kitchen, just chilling, distracted. Billy the cat,
Biley
comes wandering in. I've got these stools in my kitchen that are quite high, so I don't see her in my periphery. So she was down by my feet, eyeing up my lap. Right, she wanted to get on my lap, have a cuddle. These stools, as I say, are quite high up. So she has to make a particular jump to land and not, miss and cause problems. Out of the blue, she makes a leap, judges it completely wrong, horrifically, uses her claws to grab into my skin, but not just anywhere on my skin, my ball sack. Her full weight grabbed onto my ball sack and was dangling from the stool.
Like claw piercing skin.
Yeah, and I was kind of just like almost in shock. Like, I didn't know what to do. I was like frozen there until she like got off. And then I was like, oh my God, I don't want to move. So I just put my hands over, like cupped it and just kind of sat there for like 5 minutes, just like imagining what I'm going to see when I like pull my little panties down and have a look. But yeah, I went upstairs, went to the bathroom, had a look, and there it is, just like 3 puncture wounds, with the last one like a slice in my nuts.
No.
I was like, I don't even know like what to do. I've never received an injury like this before, because as most boys know, you figure out pretty young, like through the zipper accidents or anything like this, not really to mess around with that. Maybe the occasional shaving accident or whatever, but nothing like ever like this. Not like this.
A lot of ball pain is like blunt force. Like being kicked in the balls, or like trying to do a funny jump over a pole and
riding a bicycle down a hill.
Sitting on your balls by accident.
Yeah, not like a slice.
Yeah, that's something. I can't even imagine what that would feel like.
Horrible.
I feel like there's like a tier list for like ball-related injury, and like at the top is like when it goes inside. That's like a level of abnormal.
You mean when the ball goes up?
Yeah, when it goes back in. Yeah. Like that's a level. That's like primal, like a primeval, like a cave.
I really associate that with primary school for some reason.
No, not primary school. As in, that's not supposed to happen. That's like being a caveman when your nuts go inside. It's like that. There's a fear there where it's like, I don't know what to do. What the do I do?
No, but when you're a kid, it does happen easier.
Yeah, but no, I'm talking when you're adult.
Yeah,
when it happens as an adult.
I don't think I've ever
when you're sitting
experienced
there
it as an
gaming
adult.
and then you just do something and it goes inside. That's when it's like, oh shit, because you can't push it out.
Yeah, because it's like above your cock at that point.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever experienced this as an adult.
I have like a few times, maybe like 3 or 4 as an adult, and yeah, you get like a lump next to your cock, and you gotta like, yeah,
Jesus.
It's hard because like the thing with ball pain is that you don't really feel it there.
no, it's not. Yeah,
Like, when your balls hurt, it goes like up your body,
Yeah.
you know, and your whole body is just like death, you know, worse than death.
Truer words have never been spoken. Truer words have
Yeah.
never been spoken.
It's like James says, it's like a primal fear response to any sort of injury down there.
Yeah. But then I was telling my dad about this, and he's an expert on all these like infections and diseases and stuff, and he's like, "Oh, you should probably get on some kind of antibiotic course for that. Don't want to get cat scratch fever." And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, cat scratch fever in your balls.
Yeah, I'm pleased to say I think it's all healed up, but I'm scared to look.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
damn. Maybe I should get scratched in the balls. I could use a few swollen ball nature going on.
What?
My
James-
testicles are fucking tiny.
James has
Are they
always
actually?
said he's got small balls.
Really?
I've got
Maybe,
tiny
that's why
testicles.
they pop inside you easier.
Yeah, because I've just got tiny
Because they're
testicles.
tiny. Yeah, the whole
What,
is...
is this just one like a paranoia thing, or like just objective truth?
Well, I don't know. It's the thing. I don't know. I think I do.
Maybe every time you've looked, you've just been cold.
Yeah, maybe I've never been warm. Maybe it's just never.
No, it's crazy how much just over the course of a day your cock and balls morph.
Yeah. It's incredible biology, to be honest.
Yeah, well, it's like the one organ, like external part of your body I can think of that like significantly just changes,
Uh-huh.
like dynamically.
Heat regulates. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
But it makes you very vulnerable. You know?
Yeah, that's why I think men should never fight.
No, I think
Yeah.
no. This is the theory is that I don't think there's any dishonesty or it's not like if you get into a fight, there's no reason to not kick them in the balls. It's like it's like a male thing to be like, we don't kick each other in the balls, but it's just like, who cares? If someone's gonna smack you up in a pub, just kick them in the balls, and the men on the floor stamp on them.
What was the like fight started over?
Just why do you need to have this? Oh, I'm gonna fight you. Just kick him in the balls.
But it's quite a small target.
No, I can do it.
Okay.
If you aim for them all the time, you never miss.
You like practice in your basement. You've got like a dummy.
You've got a mannequin
You're like
set up
fucking perfectly hitting that cock every time.
from any angle.
No, because like none of us have ever been in like a fight.
Yeah,
like
an
a
actual
pub
fight.
fight.
No.
But
But the thing is, if you watch any of these fight clips, you
when
can
you
easily
see-
see an opening of kicking them in the nuts.
but when you see people in an actual fight, they're normally like ready to protect themselves.
No, they're not. They don't know. But that's the thing.
So
Men
you think
men
they-
expect other men not to do that, so they don't protect it.
Yeah. So
And it's
you're
like it's your
saying-
fault. You didn't come prepared. If you're gonna get into a fight, wear protection.
Wear a
Stop
cup
the nuts from
everywhere you
being
go.
there.
Always be wearing a cup.
Yeah.
That's my advice.
at all times.
Yeah.
Because if you are wearing a cup and they're like me, they go for the nuts. They're gonna smack the cup, and they're vulnerable there, and then that's when you can win. There's no loyalty here. Smack them in the nuts.
Yeah, like no respect. Just
no, but if someone's going to get into a fight with you, they don't respect you anyway, so you might as well just disrespect them more and kick them in the balls.
Yeah.
And if you wear proper shoes as well, it can really hurt them.
Yeah, like steel toe caps or something.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the fighting's easy.
Do you think in like MMA it should just be like
that's
just go
a
for
legal
it?
move? Like,
Yeah, it should be legal.
No, well, that kind of defeats the point of MMA, don't it?
No, but
mixed martial arts, but the only way to win is just kick them in the nuts.
that like a take on boxing or
it's like those slap competitions now.
Yeah, but not like it's just a normal MMA fight, but the balls are open. Like, you know, it's like a game mode. You know.
So it's like a variant.
Yeah.
So both fighters can opt in to allow ball.
Yeah.
But
Wouldn't
then
that be interesting to watch? Like how much that would affect the fight.
No, but it does actually happen in MMA, but by accident they just accidentally kick, and it's like getting kicked like that in the balls. Yeah, that's going to cause some like actual significant damage. It's like getting a knock in the nuts is like you're paralyzed for like a few minutes. Mm-hmm. But if someone kicks you, like a kickboxer kicks you in the nuts, nah.
There should be like a new way to organize fights. Like they put in parentheses BL in big letters.
BL.
Balls legal.
But then surely, but then if there's a balls legal category, there's got to be like how you
balls illegal.
You got to like categorize people by nuts. So you can't have people with smaller nuts fighting people with big nuts.
Well, yeah, that's how they would do the like lightweight.
They weigh your balls independently, categorize you
by the size.
You have to be like suspended, and then they've like put some scales up to your balls. And
so how do you categorize someone who's like huge but they've got tiny like steroid balls, like with no weight?
Well, then
I guess all the people who are that huge have steroid balls, so that would even out.
Yeah, but then surely like a tiny guy with like huge balls, like where do you put him?
Yeah, exactly.
If they weigh more than like the bigger guy.
Yeah, you can't possibly allow the fight.
Or does that even the playing field?
He should go against anyone else who's got similar, like within the parameters, similar statistics.
This reminds me though, there was a time where I was a young child where I got in trouble for beating someone up at school.
Yeah, I remember hearing about this. I had no idea it happened until semi-recently.
Did you go for the nuts?
Did you not? I was in year 6, I think.
Ooh.
Or maybe I was year 5. Either which way, I beat up someone who was like the year below. It wasn't just out of nowhere, like they were being an asshole. They were like teasing and pushing in some way. Mm-hmm. And then I saw red and went rage mode on them in the playground, yeah.
And you wrecked them.
One child destroyed the other child. Yeah, he was quite weird. I've never had a rage moment like that since.
Well, good. That doesn't sound like a good thing.
Well,
a bit less socially acceptable, I think, as a grown-ass man.
Yeah. But some people still do.
Loads of people do, because loads of people have weird, like, internalized anger issues that they never address.
I just think society needs to normalise that being kicked in the nuts should be normal. Because it would diffuse more situations.
Well, it's the only times when Alex and I were growing up.
It did, it's like giving everyone a gun. It, like, evens the playing field.
Yeah. And that's the thing, because like the only fights I ever won was when I like punched Alex in the balls or kicked him
exactly,
in the balls.
And that ends the situation.
But then when you're living with that person, it's like they're going to get their revenge. You know? So my balls are just going to be like punched or kicked or something, and like you know, it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, but no, it's like
it's sort of like karma. You know, you can't kick a man in the balls and then expect to not be kicked in the balls.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that I think that's peace.
No, I feel like you're going to create an enemy if that's how you wrap up your conflict, you know? Whereas like if it's just a fair fight or whatever.
No, but if every man in society, if every man has a bull enemy, every man would be better.
A bull enemy? I don't want a bull enemy.
Because if everyone knows and can fear the bulls and being kicked in the balls.
You're saying the existence of people kicking each other in the balls would make people inherently respect each other more.
Yes.
Because they know what they're
If honor culture was kind of flipped on its head and it was actually honourable to do that.
Yeah, maybe, but I think it would do.
That's what you're talking about.
Good.
You want to change the landscape, so that's our reality.
Yeah, I think the world would be a better place, and men would be better if they were more open to being kicked in the balls.
So open. Is this some cock and ball torture?
No, not at all. No, it's just like it's a constant fear of mine because in our society we don't see. It's like the pussy way out. If you get into a fight and you're kicking the balls, you're like dishonourable. But it's like that's what you should do in a fight because it's the easiest thing to do.
I feel like it depends on the fight, right? Like picture these two fights, right?
Okay.
There's one where you get into it, you're being an asshole, right?
Okay, yeah.
You were just pissing someone off, being a dick, making comments left and right for no reason. You escalate it to a point where you're about to fight, then you kick him in the nuts and run.
Okay, no.
Yeah, that's just straight evil.
Yeah. In that case, I feel that it's like you got to regulate the balls, right? He's not allowed to because he's instigated the fight, so he's not allowed to.
Yeah, but in every fight, I think everyone thinks the other person is the.
Yeah.
So then everyone is going to think they're justified in doing the ball kicking.
Yeah, but wouldn't that also regulate the system? Would that not...
It would create an enemy, is what it would do.
Well, it would create just an infinite ball-kicking justification, like...
I think that would change the way I view the world. If someone did that to me. I'd have a chip on my shoulder, you know?
Yeah. I think, like, you'd look for someone to... Like, let's say you went to a club somewhere. And this one guy was being a dick, kicks you in the balls, and then runs off. And then you just never see him again. You're going to want to, like, take some sort of vengeance
on someone
else. Yeah. Because you can't find him, but you got to, like, it's almost like a ego thing.
But then when
it's like, and then you become him, you start being a dick.
Oh, but what if it's like we can teach people that if that were to happen, you now have a legal obligation to get revenge. So you don't just take out anyone else. No matter where he goes, you've got a legal right to get revenge.
Are you funded to like hunt him down and kick him?
If someone does a disrespectful move like kicking you in the balls, the government will subsidize your quest for revenge.
Okay.
So they will help you track him down. So you can get revenge. And then that's karma. And I think that would neutralise things.
I really wish the government would just subsidise more things.
Yeah.
You know, get creative with it.
Yeah.
Just subsidise something crazy.
What would you subsidise if you were the government?
What's like a crazy emerging technology?
AI.
The tubes. The tubes. The post tubes.
What do you mean post tubes?
You know, just
just tubes across the country.
So instead of having power lines, it's all just tubes.
Well, but for like Amazon packages, you know, it's not like I order something that will arrive tomorrow. No, that's not good enough. We need tubes so that I can order something. It's sent through the tube in like an hour.
Subsidised tubes. Like every home in the nation.
Well, yeah, in London at least, because it's all cities anyway, so you don't need to see the sun, just have tubes.
I've already got pipes everywhere. Just add another one next to it.
Yeah.
I think
by your sink you have your tube. It's just
into every room. So you just put which room you're sat in, because I think the objective...
but that opens it up, because obviously a flashlight is going to be a tube size, so it can sling in, and it can be stay there.
Or maybe the tube could be used for that as well anyway, so you don't need to buy one. But I think the end goal of humanity is to negate movement.
Like, you're doing a pretty good job, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. Like every creation is like getting us a step closer to never having to move. You know?
Yeah, which isn't that why like the alien design is normally like a little guy with like no body and just a huge head.
Yeah, he's really weak.
They've got no reason.
He's a clever, weak little guy. So I think having the tubes, we won't even need delivery people.
No,
That's them not moving.
But why would you want this as a future? Why would you want to not move?
Why do you want to move?
They should subsidize the Futurama tubes.
No, I think it is a
human tubes.
Yeah.
I mean, they should
gonna go see Granny. I'd love that.
Yeah, because then motorways can just be tubes.
Yeah.
So you can just have then.
Yeah.
It would be a very complex system, though.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why they haven't done it.
No, I'm thinking in terms of like stops.
Yeah, how would you stop?
Would every tube connect to every tube?
Yeah.
You know?
So like the Hyperloop. Not the Hyperloop. Fucking Elon Musk's stupid
tunnel.
Tube. It's underground tubes.
Well, he's just he invented a tunnel.
He invented a tunnel that's less efficient than a train.
Yeah. He's a genius, man. He dug a hole. Like
He's
underground.
like a fucking mole rat. He's a mole.
Yeah. We are the underminers. Yeah. No, but tubes for delivery.
Well,
like
I don't.
McDonald's just goes the tube.
Yeah.
Chips, boom.
Yeah. No, I think it genuinely could work.
I disagree. I don't think it's going to work. I think tubes is not the way to go. I think drones are the way to go.
Drones?
Drains?
Drones.
Giant drains.
No, drones. Have everything delivered by drones. Because you can also, you'd eventually be able to change the size of drones and advance technology, so the drones would be tiny. Nano machine drones that deliver your parcels.
Silent drones.
Yeah.
Because that would be the issue, right? Everything was delivered by drones. Like the whole sky would be just full of like robots going.
Yeah, there'd never be a quiet moment.
Like all the birds.
The sky would be like black. It would just be.
Yeah, but that also would give us a reason not to like move.
Well, yeah.
And I think that's like that end goal is to not move. Honestly, we can like be born straight into our coffins and have them stored underground, and then we just
born into a coffin.
Yeah.
We're already underground in our coffins, and we can live our lives.
No, but also like we
in our coffins.
You mentioned AI. Like we don't have to think either. Like we don't have to move. We don't have to think. Like all we'd have to do is what we want to do.
Yeah.
You know, we become like filthy monsters.
Yeah.
Like we would only do things that make us feel good.
But then we dopamine goon ourselves.
Well, yeah, we play so much like COD, eat so much like sugar and stuff.
Because our bodies can just fix it.
Yeah. I'd say sex, but that it requires movement. So like some sort of
simulate it.
Yeah, like masturbation machine, like the Chinese.
No, I think
Chinese
no, but
masturbation.
The goonlags, the IRL goonlags are real, apparently, according to Jordan B. Peterson.
Oh man, that was good. But I mean, James has kind of already brought it up, but I did want to have a talk about AI.
Yeah,
and what's going on, because it's come up occasionally on the cast, some of this like weird Black Mirror tech stuff that keeps happening, but it's becoming intrusive now to the point where it's like actually, where is this going? Like, what stage are we in? Type thing.
Yeah.
Like first it started with, I was talking to someone and they were like, oh yeah, I know a couple people who are at uni at the moment, and they use ChatGPT to write essays for them. And not only that, the essays are getting really good scores, like 2-1s. So I hear this, I'm like, oh, that's kind of wacky.
I can attest to this because I'm the only person in my current college course who does coursework.
Yeah, because weren't you accused of using it?
I was accused of using ChatGPT to do the coursework when I actually spent a whole week just like every day just going through it, because the answers that the AI was giving was identical to what I'd written. So I was accused of it, and I'm like, nah.
I was talking to my uncle the other day about it, and he was like, oh yeah, my auntie uses ChatGPT, who works at a university, to like draft emails to people, to do kind of menial tasks and things. And then I hear I think it's Bristol Uni or something, there's like a team of people who are building some kind of software to try and like figure out if something has been used, like if ChatGPT or AI has been used in the writing. But apparently the fear of implementing it is that like what you actually do, like they're scared of what they'll find, like what percentage, because then if it turned out that like 40% of students or something were using it, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna expel them? What are you gonna do?
But it does need to be clamped down on.
It does. We need to do it.
I think it's already too late. It's an open source piece of software, like it it's already available, and
ban them.
So many people already use it.
I think we don't realize how many people are, because if I was 18, 19, I'm dopamined out of my head on fucking everything. COD. I just play COD and Fortnite all day. If I'm at university and I can either get pissed out my face or do coursework, the AI is going to do the coursework and I'm going to get pissed.
Yeah.
I'm getting paid free money to basically use AI to do my coursework and drink excessively. Like, who the fuck is going to do coursework? And nobody is. I think the majority of schools, universities, any institution is relying on these software now. No kid. None of us here will deny that we'd use it if we were that age.
100%. Some of the coursework I did was literally copy and pasted from stuff I found online anyway. So this is just the next logical step, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just generate it.
Well, it's like a shortcut to the same thing, really. Like where, like for us, we would go on Wikipedia and then just rephrase verbatim what it says. Like, so that's the little bit of work we had to do, whereas people like before us had to use like books and stuff. So yeah, it's just been like a removing of step constantly. So it's hard to say if it has like a negative effect. Because I mean,
well, just earlier I saw there's that article I showed you, where they're saying that ChatGPT, some version of it, has been able to pass a medical exam.
Yeah.
And was able to diagnose some like 1 in 700,000 disease thing on someone. And I hadn't considered that implementation and how incredible that could be for society. Yeah. Imagine how much that could alleviate the NHS. Imagine how much good could come of that implementation of it. Because I started thinking about it when I saw South Park did like a parody ChatGPT episode, and it's really funny. It's a really good episode. But then it got me thinking, and I actually installed it on my phone. So I'd never tinkered with it. I'd only ever seen memes or people talking about it. So I wanted to see it for myself. I try and troll it at first, just have fun. But then I start thinking like, wait, hold on a minute. This thing's powerful. This thing has knowledge. So I ask it, do you have any tips for curly hair? And then it like takes a couple seconds, generates this extensive list of things that it literally took me 28 years to figure out or find out for myself without having any guidance on it, with some I hadn't even considered, and some like, it was just really genuinely good, helpful advice.
It's insane. It's I saw a guy talk about an aspect of it that's kind of like a problem. With that aspect of it. All this information comes from the internet, right?
Yep.
Based off of like articles and stuff. Articles that were made like to make money because they've got adverts and stuff on the website. If everybody is going through the AI to get this information, then people aren't going to be motivated to like make content for the internet because they're not making any money by advertisements. So then the like information well will run dry because nobody wants to like make content.
But won't the kind of AIs just take over that? Just to infinitely generate everything.
Yeah, the AI would become self-sufficient in that regard.
How though? It's
because the technology would advance, and we'll be able to create AI that is better than humans and is smarter than a human, and it would just be able to make that content itself.
But it needs it can't just know things without like getting the information. It's like the same as a person. You can't know something until like you're given the information.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how could it generate information? How could it generate content? Like it has the internet's knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like the internet. There's a scary amount of information out there. It will take years for ChatGPT to be able to consume all of it.
But like this is where I think it could be a problem, because if all these people are getting like really good degrees and stuff without putting in any effort, so they're not learning anything. They're just getting the AI to do it.
I can't believe that what you just said is like actually the word.
Yeah,
that's so crazy.
But those people, like the people who should be getting these degrees and stuff, are the people that should be like learning the new information to supply the AI with.
Yes.
But if all these people are actually dumb because they use the AI to get there, then again, they're
actually not adding anything to anything.
Well, yeah,
they're like hollow humans. They're not going to contribute
I wouldn't
to
go that
society.
far. Like,
no, that's a strong word, but they're not going to contribute to society in their field because they don't actually know their field.
It's like if someone is doing like a degree in like theoretical physics.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's an area that's like there's so much more information to be gained.
Mm-hmm.
And if he gets through uni, or she gets through uni by using an AI, and then gets like a job like doing some crazy physicsy stuff, how is he gonna like push the boundaries?
They're not.
You know?
I don't. They won't be able to
because there's no learning to be done there.
There's no, because those type of fields rely on intuition.
Yeah, well, and like being clever.
Yes.
I guess that's the thing though. Like, could you just use the AI in a job like that?
Yes, I think you could.
Yeah, I think it's already happening. I think a lot of people are using it for menial tasks, just to like get them done. Like, and I wouldn't blame anyone for doing that. If it's like, if you've got some newsletter to, write up, if you've got like an email you got to send, like if you're bad at asking for a raise or something, if you're like, hey ChatGPT, write me a firm email that I can send asking for a raise, and it takes some of that pressure off. It's making everyone's like, it's taking a little bit of pressure off a lot of people.
Well, yeah. Also, if you look at it in the flip side, like it's kind of made everyone smarter.
But at the expense of, I like the way you put it earlier when we're talking about this, saying that like we're like just requiring less and less. Well, technology has made it so we don't really need memories anymore.
Yeah,
like everything is being automated, where it's like, I write down every memory on my phone, and I don't really have to remember facts because I can Google anything at any moment. I can take pictures and videos all the time, so I can just revisit those memories physically. I don't even need to think anymore because I can text my girlfriend with ChatGPT auto-generated responses,
Yeah, it's again that step closer to like everyone just being the same, If we never have to think for ourselves because we have this AI doing it, like if everyone just started using it for everything, right? We would essentially all be the same person.
Groupthink. But we're becoming a part of a collective.
It always circles back, man. I was on it early, bro.
We become a collective hive mind.
Yeah. And I think that is genuinely the direction we're going.
Geff.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is some Mass Effect stuff, man. We are the Angara.
No.
I think the main, like, it is, as you say, it's like if we're starting to embrace this now, the thing to feed that in the future is not going to be done by us because we're losing that intelligence that's got us this far. Like, sure, there's going to be generally unbelievably smart people who are going to push the boundary, but they're not the majority of people. And if everyone else is getting dumber, but these hyper-intelligent people aren't, it's like... It just becomes stupidly scary.
I don't think it necessarily makes people dumber.
I think, no, but over the course of 100 years, it would. I think you would see a drop in intelligence because we're not being made to think anymore.
I don't know, because Google...
I think
has existed for a while.
Yeah, but
do you
we've got to
think
think.
Google has made people dumber?
Yes. But what I think of Google is that people don't realise the amount of knowledge that's out there that you can access instantly. But people don't even want to learn or read about anything or get smarter with Google because they don't.
Well, they don't know how to use it and they don't have critical thinking, which are more important.
No, but also, like, it was a resource that before Google there was no Google. So they didn't even have the option to find these things out before. So like it doesn't make anyone dumber. It just gives everyone access. Everyone who has a computer.
It's definitely like enriched the way I experience things.
Well, yeah,
and I've got like an avenue to research like anything I'm interested in.
Well, yeah, anything that catches your interest,
you can find out instantly.
You can just find out loads of information about it and like discover new passions, like.
But
weird animal facts.
Yeah,
I would say
creature videos. Like.
Comparing what I said to the fact that we've had Google for like 20 odd years or whatever is not. I don't think it's the same because I'm talking like if AI are doing everything for us for 100 years straight, that's gonna be a devolution of humans than before. You don't gain intelligence from 100 years of AI doing things for you. I don't think they would, if we were to see that humanity in that state, we would not recognise them as human.
Do you think?
I think they completely change.
Like as we develop AI more and more, it's going to turn into a thing where like we essentially become like wildlife to the AI,
yeah,
and the AI are like,
yeah,
look at those silly humans.
They're basically running like the national park, but for humans.
Yeah, it keeps everything going. Like,
see, I would actually think that's actually the ideal. You know?
Well, yeah, like just put me in a zoo.
Just you guys sort industry. You do it.
Yeah.
Like,
but
we
why?
Can rest.
No, but this is the thing. When if AI get that far, they would just kill us instead. There's no. Why would you keep humans alive when you can just kill them and be the best?
Because you program them to see humans as
but if you make AI, androids or whatever, that intelligent, they're not going to want to support you. They're going to want to wipe you out.
Why would it go to that conclusion? Like
because we'd be a drain on them and their society. So what's the point in keeping us around? Unless we're like pets.
Why would we be a drain on them though?
Well, because we're getting special treatment in their society for no reason, other than the fact that we're humans.
And we made them.
But then
no, but also we'd be like good labour for them.
No, but they
wouldn't have to like build machines and use resources. They just have like humans breed.
Yeah, but that's that. We wouldn't be living in some like little farm. We'd be oppressed. They would be the oppressors. We would be nothing but cheapest labour to them.
No, but they might be like kind of cool with it, you know?
I don't think that can happen.
No, because efficiency, like to be truly efficient, isn't to have like slaves. Slaves get annoyed and slaves want to like not do that stuff, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
If they treated us really nice and we're all just like happily going to work, we don't give a shit that we have like AI overlords, you know?
Yeah, unless we're talking about the house elves in Harry Potter, they are like being slaves. Do you remember that B plot?
Nice one, JK.
No, it's an interesting thing because I think even now the AI is advancing at a way we can't keep up with. So if it keeps increasing at this rate, we are already gone. We're already like ended as a species, and that's like the most nihilistic thing imaginable. But like,
I think it's awesome. I think us witnessing evolution this quick. It's like, oh, we've already just like made something so much better than us.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's better than us yet.
No, it's not. But it's like in ways,
it like can't do anything.
Scary. Like you think how long
it's smarter than every human being.
Hmm?
It knows everything. It knows everything that we all know.
But imagine that. Right? It was what, like the 90s, where a computer beat a chess like grandmaster for the first time, and that like had never been done before then. Like, imagine being that grandmaster that's like that loses that battle. It's like it's quite a moment. It's like, oh
yeah,
we're kind of like passing this on now. It's done. Like it's finished. Like the smartest, best chess player in the world cannot beat a computer now. It's impossible. It is impossible.
I might be able to.
Well, yeah, Jim might be able to, but most people can't. That's my point.
But then it's just because I looked into like AI art. Why it's a very, very hot topic in the art world, and it's like how I don't know how long this software has been in development, but it kind of like popped up late 2021, and in that time it's already creating some insane shit that's like a person it would take a long time for that person to reach that level, and that's such a small period. So if it can do that already, it only goes like that.
Yeah. And then when you imagine pairing it with the interest of making money, then there's just there's endless. Like Hollywood must be like very pleased about this. They're the second they can. I wouldn't be surprised if they're already doing it. Like there is an option to like draft a script with a vague story. There's a joke in the South Park episode where it's like, it might make the movies better.
I would actually say right now that if Halo 4, 5 and Infinite was written by ChatGPT, it'd be better than what they actually were.
I agree.
Like, no, I think genuinely that is just a fact.
That's the thing though as well, because like, what if it's actually like quite good? Like the stuff it's able to make.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's a pretty good painter.
Yeah,
you know. I'm sure it could be a good writer too.
And this is what I mean. If we're saying this now, in 10 years' time, it's going to be better than everything than us. So
that's why I'm just like putting my hands up. Like, you did it, man. Like, cool.
But so what would be the point of us in 10 years?
What's the point of us now? You know.
Well, that's a little bit too depressing.
Nah, this is the whole like.
No, but this is where my philosophy is so far in advance. My ideology is like so many years in the future, but it's now that it's gonna be the new religion. Live like a dog. You live for your current.
Yeah, and we're gonna be the pets of the AI.
Yeah, and we'll be the dogs.
Yeah.
It's like we have no when everything is automated and we've got the AI overlords, we'll have nothing to do in our existence other than to pursue absolute pleasure ultimately. It doesn't matter what it's in. It's just
humans,
dopamine.
We're quite like egotistical creatures, aren't we? We think we're like more important than we are, and like everything's about legacy and this mark you leave behind. But it's like really, if you actually put it in perspective, like it just doesn't be that way.
No, I disagree with that idea.
Okay.
Leave nothing. Burn as bright as possible, as quickly as possible. That should be your life.
How's that anti what I was saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm disagreeing with the idea of leaving.
Oh, right.
I disagree with that.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, I reckon that kind of urge that a lot of humans have is like kind of to have children.
Yeah,
it's like I'm having an effect on the future beyond myself because I'm continuing the existence of my like species.
Yeah.
But I also think people have kids a lot of the time because their life doesn't have meaning. If you're in a bad place mentally, not saying you're in a bad place, but if you're lacking something in your life,
have kids.
Have kids because then you've got someone's dependent on you.
If your marriage is falling apart, have kids. It fixes it.
But so it's like I don't want to have kids because it's just like I've got meaning in my life.
Whereas I reckon the happiest existence is homestead, 52 kids. Bunch of dogs, bunch of farm
you're
animals.
literally just Elon Musk then.
No, because he's creepy, man.
Yeah, he's a fucking freak.
He makes me think of like he should be on a big screen in some sci-fi thing, you know?
Like
the
one
shit
of
he's
the
saying.
evil
I think
things.
Half-Life 2, you know, like big screens.
Yeah.
Like, have as many kids as you can. Spread your seed.
That's a really good Elon Musk impression.
I actually like
spread your seed.
Spread your seed, my doges. Yeah, man.
Buy Dogecoin, spread your seed.
But
how does he sound?
Like a
babe bitch ass.
Like a scary man.
No, he sounds like a fucking loser.
I guess I got to watch Iron Man 2 again to refresh my memory. My memory.
I think with the whole AI thing that it's too late and we might as well just give up now.
But it's
just like right now more than anything, don't pursue anything, pursue yourself.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't care that we're
no. Now I've got another idea.
No?
If you were imagine us three as the council, the high council, the high table of the AI overlords, right? If you look at us, as in us, human us, and then you look at her, why would you want to breed the humans when you could just breed her?
Because dogs.
Then you can have an actual pet that is
but
nice.
Dogs can't build like spacecrafts.
But they'll have the machines to do that.
No, but machines like require stuff. It'll be so much easier to just like use.
No, but I know this is why I think it'll be in a situation where the androids value dogs more than us, because they're honest and loyal to the AI, and we're just the worker class.
I value dogs more than us.
I do as well, but I think if I was an alien or whatever, I would pick dogs. I'd pick her.
What do you think? Like, just hypothetical here. If you had a dog and you like could like genie snap your fingers and it like changed its front paws into human hands, what do you think like the first thing it would do with those human hands is?
Slap you.
It would be something gross. They'd like pick their nose or something.
Or like pick their eyes.
Yeah.
No,
what do you think they just like look at their hands? Like...
No, but like remember their legs don't really function like ours.
Yeah,
like,
they can't wipe their ass with new
and they can't turn their paws around, can they? So they'd have human hands.
Okay, do it up to the whole arms, like just
to their shoulders.
Yeah.
So they have like freaky.
So basically,
so they like run on their arms like Gollum.
That would be scary.
Like imagine the Rock's arms on Paisley.
Yeah. The Rock's
she'd
arms
just
on
end up being a
Argy.
gorilla. She'd just be so high up on the front and she'd just look like a gorilla.
She'd just climb everywhere. Just start climbing like monkeys.
Why wouldn't they? If they had like human arms. No, I think that's an experiment that we need to do.
It will biologically improve, like evolve
No, like
humans.
just brain swap animals. See like what a rat would do. With,
that's
like,
what I'm waiting for. Like as far as like tech revolutions, like when we can just start making hybrids. You know, just get the hybrids out there. That's what I'm waiting for.
The cowgirls.
Always comes back to hybrids, man.
Yeah.
Damn, you've been watching more anime than me.
No, but if we can like do a temporary surgery where like my consciousness is put in like a rat, and I get to like run around and be a rat.
I think it would be liberating.
Well, I don't know, because like
surely the answer is some kind of VR. Like that's not that.
No, but that's boring. I want to be a real rat. You know? Or like a cyborg rat.
You want to be a real rat?
Well, yeah. No, because like there needs to be danger. That it needs to be tactile and real.
I see what you're saying.
You know,
A brain dance.
Yeah.
You need a brain dance.
No, more real.
No, but that is the thing with brain dances is that they are, aren't they?
No, but it's like a memory.
No, but you feel it as if it is yours because it's plugged into your brain.
Yeah, but I don't want that. I want to be a rat. I want to have autonomy as a rat. I don't want it to be like a memory. And it doesn't we talked about this the other time we talked about the AI. Like, if we become a hive mind, I want to be like a robot rhino. Like, experience that.
A robot rhino?
Well, I mean, just a normal rhino idea.
Why does it have to be a robot rhino?
Well, I'm just thinking, like, I don't know, they might have different
extinct.
robot animals.
Oh, they will be extinct.
They might be extinct. They might have different
We'll
robot
have hybrids by then. We'll have something way more cool.
Well, yeah, like a rhino hippo.
A rhino giraffe.
No, that's taking it too far.
No, that's not far enough.
Which part's rhino and which part's giraffe?
I was picturing like just the head of the rhino on the body of the giraffe. You got to get freakier though. Like, you can't just
half owl, half wasp.
Yeah, that's more like it. Where you're like, it's not just mammal thing. It's like a bit of insect, a bit of bird.
Yeah.
Yeah. So literally in like. In 20 years, it's just gonna look like Ready Player One, like everywhere.
Yeah, in real life though.
Yeah,
like
there'll be like a T-Rex running around Africa.
Yeah, woolly mammoths everywhere. Everyone's eating like woolly mammoths now.
Dodos will be back, like dodos instead of pigeons.
Yeah.
Honestly, the future is scary, and I think that
Always has been.
no, it hasn't.
Yeah, I bet you the future was scary like the day before World War II.
Yeah, truthfully, yeah, you're probably right there. but it's like we are in the position to see the scary stuff happen. We will never experience the benefits of it. We'll just see it happen.
Well, you don't know that. We might live to the point where people live forever.
But okay, so if that were to happen, would you not want to?
I might not get a say in it.
Well, because the AI overlords will force us into our immortal...
Do you think it would be like having a donor card?
A donor card?
Like the same concept where it's like you opt in.
To live forever?
Yeah,
I don't know.
No, it would be price gated, man. It would be a...
Yeah, it'll be... Which comes back to violence.
What?
No, it comes back
what
to...
does? I missed that.
Well, if only a certain class can live forever, the only way is through violence.
I could imagine that, like, if you're being as brutally real as possible, like, there's a small...
There is.
Let's call them the 1%, who are...
The 1% of the 1%.
The 1%.
No, they'll just be the 1%.
But there'll be, like, a group of people who are just Eternals. The Eternals.
That's cool, though.
Yeah, like Kumail Nanjiani would be, and like they just would never die. Like they'd always be, they'd be more like
but
gods.
Isn't that already going to happen? There is some people like media now. We're never getting any new movie stars because it's like Bruce Willis. He still appears in Washington TV adverts.
Yeah, that's one form of people being like eternalized, but it's weird. Like the idea of it's the idea from that game Soma.
Mm-hmm.
Where you get like a copy of your brain. So then there's essentially two versions of you, and one of them does die, but the other one like continues, and it's almost like a 50% chance which one you will be.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's always it's like a copy, you know?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
And it's like, what really are you then?
Mm-hmm.
If that's ever possible.
Well, that's the inherent AI, like, conundrum, isn't it? Where it's like, if you're perfectly simulating or replicating a brain, or the thinking patterns, then what is the difference? Where's the line where it becomes like, okay, this has stopped being a simulation and you've just created the real thinking thing, and there's something, there's a conscience, there's a sentience going on there. Yeah. I don't know. I find it very, 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 very...
Okay, if like in Soma, you could have a copy of your head.
Copy of it?
No, a copy of you. You know?
Yeah.
Let's call it U2.
Okay. My favourite band's So Good. I remember that.
So U2, you can choose to have U2 made.
Like the band or...
No, not the band.
Would you?
No, I don't think...
You wouldn't want a copy... Like, you'd still live and die. But then there'd be a copy of you that continues in some other way.
You might as well just...
No, but it depends.
You might as well just spread your seed, you know?
What do you mean?
Like, you didn't get to experience your...
Other you.
The other
No, but the other
conscious.
you is you. So from the other you's perspective, there's still you.
From the other you, though, but there might as well be another person at that point.
Well, why?
If
Well, they aren't you, though, because you're not experiencing their life because you're dead.
No, but they've experienced your life.
But you aren't them. They're not you. They might be you, but they're not actually you. They're just
Why not?
you with a different...
No, they're like a continuation of you. Let's say...
But you are dead. You're not there to experience that you. You're not seeing... You're
no,
not
but that
experiencing...
you does, and that you has lived
But
the
that's not
exact
you.
same life.
But that's not actually you.
Why?
Because you're dead.
No, but that you too isn't.
Like the band or...
You
No,
too
no, no.
will be invincible.
No, this is the thing, because if everything about your head is just copied, and that is a being, and I'm staring at this being here, this James, when I die, I'm not that James.
No, but let's
that,
say...
no, that James, James might be me, but that James is a different life. It's not my life, it's just me.
No, but let's say this digitized version of you...
Can I live that James's life after I die? So when I die, when this body dies, do I continue living as that James?
From the perspective of that James, yes. Because he will have lived your life,
And
you die, and then...
he will think he's still alive because he's experienced my life and he is alive, but I am dead.
Yeah, he will continue going, but the original version of you dies.
Me. But I won't be able to experience that James because that James is not James. That James is a different James, so it's not me. Even if it is me, it's not me. Because me's dead.
What are you?
But what I'm saying is, would you... So you've very much removed yourself from that other one, right?
Yes.
So what's the harm in having a version of yourself live forever?
Because it's not me. It might be me, but it's not me, and that's not fair.
So you'd be jealous of you too?
You'd be
No, because
jealous
it
of
just
yourself.
wouldn't be me. It won't have
Well,
that
I'm
spark.
jealous of you too.
No, but it would be you.
No, but it wouldn't have that spark. It wouldn't be me. It wouldn't have my spark. I don't want it to keep on living because it might do something I wouldn't do.
No, but it
would do something.
It would do exactly what you would do in this situation.
But it's not me. It might do it, but it.
But a perfect copy of you is you.
A perfect copy of me might be me, but it's not me. And it's like if there was a fight between me and me, other me's not winning. I am.
Yeah, because you hit
I'm
him in the
me.
nuts and run off.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. The other you too would do the same thing.
Oh,
You too would go for your nuts, and you.
So this is the world you're looking for, the world you want.
Yeah, this is, having a U2 would actually lead to your ideal world. You'd have your bull enemy.
I don't believe that if there was a you too, it would actually be you though, because I think there's a part of you which isn't just in your brain. It's something about you.
A soul?
I guess so. Yes, a soul. That James does not have my soul, so it's not me. It's an incomplete copy, and you can't change that human essence. That's what I mean. That will
What
never
if it
be
was
me.
like a fleshy you?
Fleshy me?
Yeah, they cloned you.
But then they won't have my soul.
Why? What's different?
It's not me.
But what are you? Is it just your physical body?
No, it's all of me.
Is it just your memories?
No, it's like...
Because it can't be anything physical, because don't all your cells regenerate anyway every few years?
No, the physical you is not real. Even
it's
now,
real.
the physical you is not real.
What? I'm real?
No, time and space.
Oh, I see.
What do you mean time and space?
Time and space.
What about time and space? Why did you say I see it as if that...
No, just whatever, bro. I don't know.
Well, okay, what would you do then? What would you do if you're U2?
I don't know. It would require a lot of thought. Alex, would you have a U2?
No, I think he would. He wouldn't even think about it.
Only if I could change things about him.
Yeah, but that's not the question.
Why? What would you change?
Yeah, but then it's not you.
I know what I'd change. I'd make it so he doesn't have this urge to always tuck his shirts in. You know?
Do you actually have an urge to tuck your shirts in?
I know it's been a long time meme in my family that like I was just born old. And there was this time like in primary school in PE, like I had my little shorties on, my t-shirt, and I tucked those bad boys in tight. So I had like the shorts up to my nipples like a 80-year-old man. And my mum was working at that primary school at the time, and she like saw me in there, and like she came in and was like sorted me out.
Yeah, untucked and
but I got to admit, it's always stayed with me.
But you've just proven that if you remove that from your U2, that wouldn't be you. That the essence of you wouldn't exist.
But Alex is changing the parameters of the
yeah, that's
question.
not... No, answer the question.
An eternal version of you.
And I don't get to experience the eternal version.
No,
well,
you'd
the
be
eternal
dead.
version of you would.
Yeah.
But if that's not my direct experience and I just...
Yeah, it's not
I
you.
have an endpoint.
Yeah, you have an endpoint.
If I've got to pay for that privilege, no.
What if it's like 15 quid?
Well, I might as well then. 15 quid?
Yeah, for an eternal you. That just gets to experience the rest of everything.
But then I'm jealous, because then I won't get to experience it because I'll be dead.
Yeah, but
it
would
might
you
as well
want
be
to
someone else.
experience?
Yeah, sure. I want to see the decay of humanity.
So you want to live forever?
Yeah, I get to see the decay of humanity. That would be fascinating. I can wander around space.
If I had a choice, I would... Yeah, I'm with James on this.
I want to see humanity.
You want to live forever as well?
I want to be like... just this wandering, eternal thing, you know? Like a zombie.
You want to become a cosmic horror.
Yeah.
That is the actual goal in life, is become a cosmic horror.
Yeah,
and if I get to see humanity's collapse, amazing.
I love observing. It's like when I'm happiest is when I'm just observing.
It's like...
But I mean...
the real question is, would you want to be a Reaper? Because that's the ideal form, is you're an internal machine.
Wait, so you guys don't want like a copy, you want to be like a drone just flying around through space?
If I could be a drone, that would be even cooler. I was picturing just like me, but I just live forever.
Yeah, you're a cosmic horror, so you're just kind of there, but not there.
Yeah, but you can't like fly around space.
Yeah, if you're there but not there, you can.
I wasn't taking it literally as far as like going into the cosmos. Like I meant... like you're a cosmic horror because you're an undying human.
Yeah.
No, but like
On
in this reality, people just have the offer. They can just do it.
Yes,
You
I
know?
want to.
You're not like the only person that can do it.
No, but you can kill the other people who do. So when it becomes like, Game of Thrones. Whatever.
That's that movie.
Hunger Games.
Home. What the hell is it called? Oh, it's that, like,
who's in it?
corny as hell. Mr. Krabs is in it. It's like this 80s movie about these invincible people that there can be only one. Oh,
Mr. Krabs is in it.
I'll find it. Oh, what the fuck? I keep wanting to say it's called Homelander, but it's not called Homelander.
No, it's not Homelander.
Because that's that guy from The Boys. What's Mr. Krabs actually called? Clancy something. Okay, I'm going to have to do the old search SpongeBob. Get to Mr. Krabs. Clancy Brown. I'm going to have to go way back because it was a long...
My name is Tom Clancy.
Okay, but would you not want to be eternal?
I don't know. I think it's scary.
No, but when you are eternal
that... Okay, what if we say that, like, the eternal version of you can never die? Like, he cannot, like, ever go.
I'd be able to commit myself to a cause and be satisfied with that.
Well, I mean, like, imagine how good at, like, the loot you could get.
It wouldn't be loot, it would just be causing chaos.
That's the thing, you could get good at every single instrument.
Yeah.
No, but I don't know. I simply don't want to just be a human just travelling around space being eternal.
Not space. I want to be on Earth. There's enough going on Earth.
Yeah.
No, but humanity and Earth is going to die, so you'd have to relocate.
No, man, you're eternal.
No, I don't know, but I don't want to be eternal. I want to be more than eternal.
But the eternal, you can't eat bread.
Oh, fuck it, I'm not living.
Highlander.
Cool. What was it about? I've never seen that.
I've never heard of it.
An immortal Scottish swordsman must confront the last of his immortal opponent, a murderously brutal barbarian who lusts for the fabled prize.
The fabled prize? That sounds good. But I mean, it's kind of a topic that's in the Witcher DLC.
Oh, with
Hearts of Stone?
Yes, Hearts of Stone.
Like the eternal quandary. Is the villain like insane? Insane.
He's not insane. He's just like callous to everything. Like he doesn't find enjoyment from anything because like he's done it all.
Yeah. So he likes playing tricks on people and getting them to do funny things because it's
enjoyable. he just fucks with people because he's like apathetic and nihilistic.
Yeah.
And his goal is to like learn or not learn, like become able to die. So then he can like feel again and then die.
See, no, I think
cool idea.
Being eternal ain't bad. You just got to become chaos. That's the answer.
But then that future you will become so far from the original thing.
Nah, that's something I do.
No, but
do you
get what I'm saying?
No, but that's the part. It got led down that path because it's me.
A million years later, you'll sit there and think, man, a million years ago, I wasn't this wise and I thought some stupid things.
Nah, that me's true to me. That shit, he knows. That you two knows what's going on.
I think it is too much power though for one individual.
I think
The Witcher's right with that.
You think no one should live forever?
No one should live forever because that's like the only way it can go. Surely is that.
Well, yeah, I think
it would be awesome for like a few hundred years, probably.
Yeah.
No, but that's unless you commit yourself to a cause. If you commit yourself to a cause, you'll believe something.
There's no cause. You won't be able to. Every single person you'll ever know or get attached to will die, and you'll watch it. And you'll be the static thing with everything always changing around.
No, that's why you become the Weepers. You just fly around.
How are you gonna? What?
I don't want to be. Immortal in my current form because that's depressing. I want to be a cosmic horror.
You want to be a giant space robot that commits genocide.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that is like the ultimate form in space. Nothing is as good as the Reapers because they're immortal and they just fly around. They make sure. No, the Reapers are actually the good guy in Mass Effect because they ensure that every species has their golden age and gets reset. So there's never misery. It's all just golden age after golden age after golden age.
Like me when I play Civ.
Right, guys. How about this?
Okay.
I think it's time to wrap up the episode, but let's do one question.
Okay.
From the suggestion thread.
Over at reddit.com/co.uk.
So I'm trying to choose a good one. The best one.
Yeah, choose the best one.
It can't be about you, though, because you're just going to pick one that's asking you a question.
How many Lego bricks do you think you own?
Well, on Brickset, they've got quite a good feature that tells you exactly how many.
Oh my fucking god, bro.
Lame.
Bruh.
Cool. Based.
Cringe.
Okay, how about this one? r/jar media can take us away. Hello lads, wondering what your thoughts are on taking dopamine fasts. I believe Jim mentioned a while back that he stopped using Twitter. How has that gone?
Okay,
I've been really tempted to delete Instagram once and for all because of how shit it can sometimes make me feel. Thanks for the consistently fire cast, boys. Game hard and fast, eh?
Thank you.
Jamie did not have any dopamine reset because he just sat on YouTube Shorts instead.
Yeah, the goal was never to like reset my dopamine.
No, it's just to get away from Twitter.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't. I would never go near Call of Duty if I wanted to manage my brain chemicals. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about like dopamine fasting. I don't think it's like necessary, because you get it from doing good things as well as
You just
like,
anything you like, you get
things.
dopamine from.
Well, yeah.
And it's a case of not fasting off dopamine. It's just getting away from the ones that is exploiting your dopamine receptors.
Yeah.
Like TikTok
yeah.
and like these games.
Yeah.
Like, just getting natural dopamine. And it's the best kind
That's
of
it, like going to the gym.
dopamine.
Releases like you shouldn't fast from going to the gym.
Yeah.
You know? It's a chemical that's like
Good. It's motivating.
it's
it
nice.
motivates you to improve and do better and enjoy.
Yeah. So like seek the things that give you dopamine that also have like some sort of positive
A long lasting like
end
impact
result,
on you.
like-
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like chess. The dopamine I get from chess is crazy.
You're addicted, bro. You need to quit.
Yeah, I
You
think
need to
that's
fast.
you. I think this is your new dopamine little mine that you're gonna mine
Yeah.
till you
No,
can't get
but
anymore.
like genuinely, chess
is good.
way healthier than like
Instagram,
TikTok.
yeah.
Like it's actually using your brain to like solve problems and stuff.
Do you think it matters that it is the mobile version?
Well, chess is chess.
Yeah. Doesn't matter what it
Yeah.
is.
Man, I got some people trash talk me on there.
Really?
Someone got me into. Normally the game just ends when you get like checkmated, but he'd got me into this crazy position where like I just couldn't do anything. From like every angle I was screwed, and I was like, why isn't the game ended? And I was like looking like maybe I've got a chance here or something. Then in the chat function I see he was like, checkmate, motherfucker.
Whoa! Damn. You're playing against the Tate himself
Yeah.
under house arrest. Wow.
Yeah.
No.
But as far as what dopamine fast, so I've never done it myself because I'm too addicted.
Yeah, so I like.
But I mean, what does it mean? Like do nothing for a while?
No, it just means like don't go on your phone and grind on Destiny for 6 hours, you know?
No.
Yeah, but what else am I gonna do?
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
No, I mean, it is probably a good thing to try and avoid that sort of stuff. You know? Is it-
Gaming?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to
What?
to an extent.
It's
You know,
always about balance. I hate saying it. It's always about balance.
Yeah. Yin and the other one.
Yang, motherfucker.
Yeah. Just I don't know. Live, man. Live, laugh, love. You know. That's what
Live,
I
laugh,
say.
love. Woo! Let's fucking go!
Live, laugh, love. Woo!
Live, laugh, fight.
Woo!
Kick him in the balls.
Woo! Live, laugh, love. Is what I say. I just came up with
We
that.
actually have a real comment barrel.
I know.
Woo!
Thank you for watching this episode.
Woo!
Become Cosmic Horrors.
Woo! Woo!
You know, if there was an afterlife, I'm going to fucking ruin it.
You're going to kamikaze the afterlife?
Jesus Christ.
Come on.
I'm going to become a cosmic horror.
I'm going to tickle you. Oh yeah!
I'll go for the testicles next time.
You normally do.
No, I don't believe in dick figures.
You don't believe in dick figures?
I believe in the figures part, but not the dick part. I just like just like like figures, like, you know, like mathematical figures. I believe in that.
What?
Can I fix your mic?
What? Oh, thank you.
Come on, be muro.
we do some vocal warm-up?
Yeah.
Mommy made me mash my M&Ms.
Ding,
Come on,
ding, ding.
Mommy made me mash.
Mommy made me bulking mash for Jim.
Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Ding ding.
Ding ding.
That's racist.
What? That's not a ding dong though. I don't know what I'm saying.
Can you stop picking at your fingernails?
Bro, have you seen how long they are?
Get them little clips and get.
No, I can't. I'm going to use the linear shirt at work. You know, hold it against the sandpaper that's going at like 900 RPM. Just like.
That's really smart.
Particular finish. Just snaps your nail off. Just sucks it up.
No, because it would snap it off and then it forced my finger down, so then the sandpaper would be
your
scraping
skin.
against the clean flesh. Or.
Can we call this episode Clean Flesh?
That one would definitely get dinged. I feel like the word flesh is like just.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're
but
getting
wrong with
really
flesh?
crazy now. No, like you know the the Hogwarts Legacy one we did, Pig Boiled Tradition.
Yeah.
That was dinged,
What?
and it said because of the thumbnail.
Which was...
It's just a guy standing in front of Hogwarts.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Damn, YouTube taking a stance.
No,
there.
I think the algorithm is out of control. I think YouTube they haven't announced, but the algorithm is like its own entity now, where it's deciding what's wrong and what's right. And YouTube don't have any control over
it's
it.
got its own morals.
Yeah, so now it's like they don't want to actually.
That's actually what the woke is.
Yeah,
An
they
AI.
don't.
An AI hive mind.
There's banning your videos because you said the pig boil in it.
Yeah.
Pig boil.
Pig boil.
Yeah, because I was thinking hog, pig, wart, boil.
I've never thought of that. Hogwarts.
Huh?
That's like a gross name.
Yeah. For all the shade to throw J.K. Rowling, there are some kind of cool names in there.
No, it's not. There's nothing. good
Diagon
about it.
Alley. That's cool.
Nah.
Yeah, Diagon Alley.
I think it when the I'm not gonna call her an artist, but when the creator is a twat, I think it doesn't matter how cool anything they do is, they're a twat. It's like Kanye. I've not listened to any of his music and I'm not going to.
No, Kanye like undid it.
He
didn't undo it.
apologized.
He didn't
Fixed
undo
it.
How did he fix it?
You haven't been on Instagram recently, obviously.
No, he
I can't believe that was real.
No.
Oh, you're talking about the 21 Jump Street. Yeah, actually, like.
Yeah, it's his only post on Instagram.
I saw like a meme going around of people have like faked him uploading the poster for the sequel with the caption "Never mind."